here at the Inside Legal IT event with Liam Flanagan, the founder and chief executive of Enable. Liam, good to see you today. Now you're here with Enable and your company is currently best known for Pitch Perfect. I believe you've made some changes to it since it was first launched. Where's it sort of moving to now?
Yeah, it was launched 2 years ago. Actually, the idea was conceived 3 years ago when I left Ticket. And then we launched the business 2 years ago. So we just closed our second year of business. And on the close of the second year of business, we won Baker Box based on our new product, which is Pitch Perfect Enterprise Pitch Management System. Mm-hmm. In 2 years, we've also won 4 key clients, 3 of the best, Old Wang, Charles Russell and TLT solicitors.
Yeah. But, the product has evolved. What does it offer now? Because, initially it was very much perceived as just producing pitch documents, which is important enough. And certainly I'm a firm believer that's a no-brainer, because I've seen on the other side how organisations put together legal pitches. But, tell me the sort of story of how it's started and now moved on to something.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. The problem was that nobody understood how to build documents in Word, especially complex documents that involve branding, images, so on. So we started from working within Word, and then we understood how to build a product from backwards, so Word always performed perfectly. Yeah. So now you can move an image around, insert an image, change it without any problem. So a partner, a fee earner, a secretary can do this. Yeah. Most law firms will say we don't want them messing around with that. Yeah. But we find CRS and Olswang are now doing that. They're letting partners and fee earners do that kind of thing. The next stage was that was built for the people who create pitches. But that then meant the COOs, the CFOs, the CMOs don't know how many pitches, what's going on, how many pitches were successful in Australia or across regions, what's the win-loss ratio, what partners are doing well. So what we've since built is a classification system. So when you create a new pitch, you classify it, you put all that important information in, and then now we have probably the best visualization technology in the industry at the moment. It actually crystallizes it in amazing visualization reports for the senior executives of the business.
When you say visualization, can you just explain that? Because not everybody is familiar with...
Yeah, so most people now are used to management reports. A finance department gets all kind of information, and another team gets it, and then you always get these requests that ask for information. Now it's available at your fingertips, and it's not in a report sort of way, it's a visualization. And then you can click on the visualizations, which will drill down and give you much more in-depth reports. Yeah. You have to see it, Charles, to believe it.
but essentially, it's a management information tool for the marketing and business development teams. Yeah. And so you can see who's successful, where the successes are, and presumably also analyse the pitches that didn't win.
Yes, that's the whole win-loss ratio. So obviously we started off with the hardest problem, how to generate a pitch document easily. Then the challenge was other people were doing things like reporting, we weren't doing that, or in-house reporting. Yeah. So then we found a challenge, we weren't actually getting the attention of the senior executives. We weren't addressing their problems. Yeah. Okay, so we listened to that and hence come up with the enterprise solution. Yeah. So now we believe that Pitch Perfect is the first enterprise solution for pitch management that sort of is analogous to the first time document management or CRM was introduced to legal. So we believe this will now become another technology that IT will look after, where currently the BD people just given toys to play with.
Yeah. And for people who haven't seen Pitch Perfect, it works within Word.
It does.
It's not an application that sits on top and then sort of exports or imports to. You're working within live Word documents.
Yeah. So, giving away secrets now. The biggest problem with Word documents and images is section breaks.
Yeah.
So all wizard-based systems, or the majority, or I haven't found a wizard-based system yet, that doesn't use section breaks to push content into Word. So when you push content into Word using section breaks, there are a lot of things that do not behave properly.
Yeah.
And if you delete the wrong section breaks in the wrong place, the document blows up. And
Yeah.
lots of people call that document corruption, but it's just a bad behaviour.
Yeah.
We consume data. We say to content, Word says to content, this is how I want you to present the content. Our templates, which are perfectly engineered, Word templates, no technology,
Yeah.
perfectly engineered, consumes that content and presents it in a perfect way, which then any competent Word user can move around.
Yeah. And as you say, a competent Word user, you don't need to be a Word super user for
Absolutely
it and
not.
know all the underlying
Absolutely not.
technologies and
Yeah.
things.
So pitch people, technically, some of the best in the business, because they're actually dealing with complex images,
Yeah.
branding, and they have to make these documents look perfect.
Yeah.
But from the IT perspective, they're not treated as expert technical people.
Yeah.
Because it's not the lights on stuff, it's not the CRM, it's not the
Yeah.
billing systems. So we've actually made a system now that's for them, which allows people to use Word in a way that it should have always been used.
Yeah. Yeah.
And by the way, we support PowerPoint as well.
Liam, thank you very much indeed.
Thanks, Charles.
Excellent.
Cheers.
Thank you.